Hey guys, what's up? It's Jen. Today we're going to do the 20 and 2020 finale. And yeah, I only have 7 products left up to this point. I didn't want to, keep refilling and rolling in new stuff to complete the number of 20 just because I didn't want to spread myself too thin. I decided that wasn't really what I wanted to do. I kind of just wanted to stick with like very few products per category because I was also doing other projects and things. That said, I'm going to go through, obviously all the products that I had the last update and then how many things I emptied overall, maybe hit pan on this year. Let's just jump right in. All right, the first product is the Revlon Super Lustrous Cream Lipstick, and this is in the shade Nude Velvet, and it really doesn't look much different than it did the last update. So I probably use this about 6 or 7 times, and measuring on the cap here, you're not going to see much of a difference. And I tried to also do it in my bullet journal and track that way as well. So the last update, I got up to this straight line right here. And then this update, I kind of outlined the shape of the lipstick itself. So you can tell it's just like a little teeny hair came down, but that's about it. But that's what you get for 6 or 7 uses with this lip product. I'm probably gonna roll this into a project for next year. So we're gonna keep it going and see where we're at in like 2 months or something. I'm gonna make another video kind of explaining what I'm doing for next year's project, so keep you posted on that. All right, the next lipstick is a little bit more exciting than that one. So this one is the Revlon Pink Truffle Lipstick, and this is the Color Burst Lip Butter line, and I actually finished this lipstick. How exciting is that? I finished a lipstick this year. Wasn't sure if I was gonna do it, but I'm very happy that I did. And yeah, I could probably get a little bit more use out of this, but I'm gonna call it done because I feel like you'd just be scraping it off trying to put it on. So this formula is a little bit easier to pan than this one was. This is like softer formula. It's a lip butter. So I have finished these in the past, so I maybe kind of knew that subconsciously when I brought this in that there was a possibility that I could finish it. So I did it. It took a year, but I did it, guys. So that's pretty exciting. Next product is 2 eyeshadows from the e.l.f. palette called Nude Mood, I think it's called. I always forget the name of it. But anyway, I had 2 shadows in here that I was trying to pan, the first one and the third one. And I'm so excited because I actually hit pan in the first eyeshadow there. You can see that baby pan, but not so much in the third one right here. So that's okay. I mean, I am trying to use it and I know it's only just gonna be a matter of time before I hit pan on this one because I do use it like pretty regularly now. I use it as a transition shade, blending and all that. So I'm pretty confident that will hit pan pretty soon. I had both of these in the project for probably almost the full year that I did the project, so there's that. But like, I don't know, I think since I hit pan on this one, I feel a little bit better that this is gonna happen soon, so there you go. I'm really excited about this one though. Any pan is a good pan, so we're happy with that. The Peach Perfect Blush by Covergirl, so yeah, I have it in a little Z palette here, and no pan yet in this product. The dip is getting lower. I can definitely notice that. Kind of see the dip a little bit on the side maybe. But yeah, it is coming down. It is coming down. These just take a really, really long time. And I kind of knew that I probably wasn't going to hit pan by this update, but I might also try to roll this into next year's project. I'm pretty determined, even though it's taking forever. I am kind of stubborn and I really want to just see pan here. So we're going to keep going with it. I still really like it too. I'm not sick of it or anything. And I do give myself breaks with blushes if I'm really kind of wanting to switch out. But overall, I use it pretty regularly, so we'll see where we're at in 2021 with this guy. 2 lip glosses that I brought in the last update. So this first one is the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Dolly, and the last update I was about up to where that B is, like the end right there. So I used it a little bit more. I got to right about here, which I need to mark. So from here to here. Not too bad. I usually use this as a lipstick topper, but I haven't really been as focused on this one. There isn't as much usage as I was expecting there to be, but that's fine. I feel like glosses tend to go pretty quickly overall, so I'm not really in a super rush to get this out of here because I know it'll eventually happen. So that's where we're at with this gloss. And the other lip gloss that I brought in was kind of more of like a lip balm. This one's by Clinique. It's called the Super Balm Moisturizing Gloss. And the last time I updated, it was up to here, and I want to say that it's now like kind of probably up to here or a little bit lower. And I say that because there is some lip gloss kind of like trapped up here, but I can see that there's like a little window throughout the whole tube. So I use this up a decent amount, and I do use this pretty much almost every night as a lip balm and maybe during the day sometimes. So I do use this pretty frequently. So kind of like the lip gloss, I'm pretty confident this will get used up in, you know, a matter of time. So I'm just gonna keep going with this one. Overall, how was 2020 in terms of panning and emptying things, finishing things, hitting pan? I did keep track in my bullet journal, which was very helpful for me because I did not save any of my empties containers because I'm the kind of person that gets really antsy when too many empties build up and I just wanna get them out of my house. So maybe next year I'll do something like that. I'll save my empties or take pictures, but for now, I have my list. Products that were finished last year. I'm gonna go over this in numbers. So I ended up finishing 4 lip products this year. So 2 were lip glosses, the MAC Viva Glam, the Buxom Lola gloss earlier this year, and the L'Oreal Infallible, which is actually like almost like a liquid lipstick. I wouldn't really consider that like too much of a gloss, but it's kind of like a hybrid. And then just recently, just like as of this update, the Revlon Pink Truffle lipstick, which, hey, that's pretty cool. I was able to squeeze another one in there by the end of the year. So 4 lip products this year. I ended up decluttering 1 product this year, which is the Covergirl Outlast Primer, because it just wasn't really my favorite. So 1 product ended up getting decluttered overall. Other things I finished up at least 2 hair products based on this list here. I finished up a Frizz Ease like conditioning spray, as well as a little tiny sample of Phyto hair balm. I think those were the only 2 hair products that I brought in this year, which is gonna change next year because I feel like after doing my inventory, I was like, ooh. Only 2 things there. Mind you, one of them was also kind of close to being done when I did bring it in, so there's that, but I mean, it's finished. It's no longer with me, so that's gotta count for something, right? In terms of skincare, I ended up finishing 3 eye creams, which is awesome. I'm still on the fence about eye creams. I don't know how I feel. I might pick up one this year. We'll see how it goes. I finished 1 huge body lotion, which was another huge relief because that thing was huge and was sitting around forever. So that was awesome. And 1 Clinique scrub. It was like a sample size. It was, again, kind of close to being done anyway, but it was nice just to clear it out. I finished 1 eyeliner this year and a primer sample, which I did kind of recently by Smashbox. In terms of hitting pan, I hit pan on 2 eyeshadows this year. One was the e.l.f. one that you just saw, and the other one was All That Glitters by MAC. Super excited that I was able to hit pan on 2 things, because for me that's a really big deal. And I know people that can like really do well with panning eyeshadows, but with a collection like mine, like I'm happy that I was able to hit pan on anything. So 2 is awesome. I'm pretty happy with that. And 1 blush, my Cargo blush from the beginning of the year. I was able to hit pan on that relatively quickly, I guess. So I haven't hit pan on this one yet, but I hit pan on 1 blush. So that's fun. And also 1 face powder as well. I hit pan on 2 bronzers this year. So I hit pan on a Flirt bronzer, and I also hit pan on Physicians Formula 1. So that's pretty cool. So a lot of other products that I had in here were more usage type of things where I didn't count or tally usage for any of them, so I don't even know if they're worth mentioning. But my MAC blot powder, I wanted to get some use out of it, maybe finish it, and then I ended up pulling it completely and then like kind of used it when I felt like it, so I got more use out of that. I got some use out of my Dior Quint that I had sitting around for years. Again, I didn't tally, so if I'm gonna do something like that, I'm probably going to record how often I use them, because I think that's a lot more measurable and it kind of is a definitive number and nicer to share. It's YouTube friendly to share numbers. So yeah, because I couldn't really tell in photos or pictures. Like you could tell things were flattening out a little bit, but it's so hard in pictures when it comes to usage. Like you have to like tilt it a million different ways. So if I'm gonna do anything where I just want to get more use out of something, I'll definitely be tallying that. So I'm pretty proud of that kind of progress, and I feel like it makes sense and falls in line with how I use my makeup. Considering the fact that I'm not like super heavy-handed with my makeup, I think that's pretty realistic for me and pretty good progress. So I'm pretty happy with where this project ended up, and you know what I ended up using and maybe even not using, like just, you know, seeing pan on things. I think that's pretty cool. So, and I'm really excited to start some new things next year and, you know, see where that year takes me, especially after doing my inventory. I think it'll be just really great to reevaluate and having 1 year under my belt of official panning, now I can actually make even better informed decisions about what I want to do next year. So stay tuned for that video. Kind of like a short little finale, but I just wanted to close out the year and give you guys a final update before next year. So there's that. Thanks for joining me on this update. I hope to see you in my next video. Please definitely consider giving this a like and a subscribe. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.